beautifully played, by the way. The harmonies are just beautifully in tune and exquisite.
Mom, can we do Gershwin now instead of Sloop?
What's that?
Can we do Gershwin now instead of Sloop?
No, we haven't got time, I'm afraid. We're going to do the sloop, and that might just, if they're on time, we'll be right on time. Let's sloop. So beautiful. We have to skip over symphonic just because it's long. Take the 3 airs, and we might get through a movement or two of this. 3 airs from Gloucester. Okay, you better look this over. Haven't conducted this for a year. I forget how these things go sometimes. We're getting close. She's standing there. Okay, first movement. First movement. Standing Alberta. Fanfare and processional, O Canada. Where did that come from? The aisle's clear. Alberta. Well done, Low Brass. Fanfare and processional. As many times as we need.
ton bras se porte l'épée, il se porte la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Whatsoever things are true, a promise made here at the University of Alberta over 100 years ago. Today we are gathered to celebrate this commitment to ourselves and to our community. We celebrate with all those who leave here today with their degrees. May you continue to seek truth. May you continue to serve in our global home. May you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. And may you continue to uphold the university's values of integrity, freedom, and the equality and dignity of all persons to create a community filled with promise for the future and goodwill toward all. Please be seated. Welcome to the University of Alberta. My name is Doug Stollery, and I have the privilege of serving as Chancellor of this university and conferring all of your degrees today. The University of Alberta acknowledges that we are located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. On behalf of the entire university community, I'm delighted to welcome you to this convocation. Graduates, we're very pleased that so many of your friends and family members could join us to celebrate your degrees. As you participate in today's ceremony, you are walking in the footsteps of many generations of scholars. Today's formal opening procession to the stage, led by our Chief Marshal and the University Mace, originates in the procession of the Guild of Teachers. Such guilds in past centuries were dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. Individuals moved from apprentice to master to teacher, assuming increasing responsibilities for learning and leadership in society. The many different academic gowns, hoods, and caps here on stage today reflect centuries of university tradition. As Chancellor, I wear our University of Alberta colors of green and gold. The different colors of your own faculty hoods signify to everyone here and to our society the degree that you have earned. Your caps or Oxford-style mortarboards may be considered a symbol of the scholar's independence and freedom. Today, we are all here to celebrate your freedom and to recognize your new leadership roles in our community. We will hear from the chair of our Board of Governors and our university president. We will also hear from Mr. Martin Garber Conrad, who has accepted our invitation to receive an honorary Doctorate of Laws, our university's highest honor. An honorary degree recognizes inspiring role models and leaders, celebrating extraordinary achievements or remarkable service to society. Following the presentation of the honorary degree, we will begin with a recognition of your degrees. One of our deans will present you on behalf of the faculties, and our president will guide you through your pledge to pursue the encouragement of learning and the public good. It will then be my great honor to admit you to your degrees and confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a university graduate. Then it will be your turn up here with us. Each of you will cross the stage as your name is called. For everyone here, that will be the most important part of our ceremony. Your degree will be conferred as I congratulate you and we meet each other on stage. So a word of advice, since you get your degree when you greet the Chancellor, it's a good idea to remember to stop and greet the Chancellor. That moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all time. President and Vice Chancellor Dr. David Turpin and the Chair of our Board of Governors, Mr. Michael Fair, join me in recognizing Elder Heather Poitras, who is here today to extend a special recognition to Indigenous members of our learning community. Distinguished guests on the Convocation stage also include a number of community leaders and members of our Academy. I'm very pleased that deans and professors from our faculties of Graduate Studies and Research, Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Studies, Nursing and Business are here to congratulate each graduate as you cross the stage. We're all here to welcome you to our University of Alberta alumni family. I hope you enjoy the day. I'd like to start by inviting greetings from the Chair of our University Board of Governors, Mr. Michael Fair.
Eminent Chancellor Mr. Douglas Dalry, President Dr. David Turpin, distinguished guests, graduates, families, and friends. I am pleased to be here today on behalf of the Board of Governors to bring the board's greetings and congratulations. Today is a day of celebration when the entire university community, along with your family and friends, gathers to celebrate you, the class of 2019. It is also a day to celebrate the university. Through its mission to promote the public good, the University of Alberta successfully provided the academic resources that will continue to support your engagement with issues and opportunities of 2019 and beyond. Collectively and cooperatively, each of you will be part of the generation that moves us forward in the arts, in the economy, in knowledge, discovery, and research. You have changed and transformed over the years at the University of Alberta. Those of us on the stage and your friends and family in the auditorium see you moving into the broader community that respects, embraces, nurtures, and celebrates the diversity of our society. You are the kind of citizens who will share your knowledge, understanding, thoughtfulness, and skills that are the foundations of civil society, competent, giving, ethical, and engaged today and tomorrow. Congratulations to your families, friends, and supporters. Be proud. Savor your success. Enjoy today, and we wish you the very best in the future.
It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. David Turpin, the President of the University of Alberta, to address Convocation.
Eminent Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the Academy, staff, family, friends, and especially you, our graduates. Congratulations and well done. A few years ago, you set a goal, and through hard work and dedication, you've achieved it. If we've done our job well, it hasn't been easy, and you've had to do maybe just a little bit more than you expected. And that's a big part of the point. The degree you take home today is a testament to others. It tells them that you can set goals and meet them. Even more importantly, your degree tells you that you have the skills and abilities to succeed. Now, as you all know, universities are great at helping you set goals. We set out very clearly at the beginning of your degree what credits you'll need, what required courses, and so on. Professors give out syllabi at the beginning of each course, outlining the assignments and the deadlines, and most of the time we don't change that plan. The map to the finish line is pretty clear. Having that map is important if we're talking about earning a degree or a credential. But the reality is, life generally doesn't work that way. The truth is, your future is now unmapped territory. Plans will be set and goals set as well, and no doubt you will achieve many of them. But you will also sometimes fail or run into insurmountable barriers. You may find it takes much longer than expected to find the right job or feel like you found your niche. The opportunities and offers that do come along may not make immediate sense in terms of your long-term goals, but moving forward will mean you need to adapt. So today, just when we are celebrating the achievement and benefits of reaching a major goal, I want to encourage you to focus less on having a definitive future goal and instead remind yourself to be open to detours and changes in destination. To those of you who are getting just a little tired of hearing the question, so what next? I want to assure you that that's okay. Now, parents, stay with me just for a minute. I'm not really suggesting that your child embrace a future of listless misdirection. Instead, I think it's worth noting that it's often only in retrospect that we can see how all of the smaller choices we make in our lives add up to a coherent whole. Now, like many of you, over the past 7 years, my wife Shura Mithra and I have watched 7 seasons of Game of Thrones. Last winter, at our remote cabin, when the rain just wouldn't stop, we binge-watched them all over again. Now, I can tell you, it all makes a whole lot more sense the second time through, because we knew where all those twists and turns were heading. So please, no spoilers. Season 8 is going to have to wait until next winter. And as we all know, winter is coming. My point is that in hindsight, each of our lives makes much more sense than they do as we live them. It's easy for me to see now how I moved from an undergraduate degree in biology to my being here behind this podium. But I can tell you that when I finished my undergraduate studies, I had no idea where I would end up. I only knew that I had a passion for the ocean, and I wanted to learn as much about it as I could. I never imagined becoming a professor. And then once I became a professor, I didn't have a clue that one day I would be a dean or a university president. All of these things happened because when opportunities came along, I opened myself to possibilities. I listened to others to understand why they thought the opportunity might suit me. I asked myself if I would learn something from it. Would I be able to make a meaningful contribution? Thanks to those unexpected detours, I came to see myself differently, and the goals I thought I had were gradually refined into something I never could have anticipated. What has remained constant are 3 fundamental lessons I learned early on in my life from teachers and mentors. The first is to always strive for excellence. Do not accept good enough when you know you are capable of something better. In other words, always work hard, seek to make a contribution, and make whatever workplace you are a part of better for you being there. The second is to take care of the people around you. As a young scuba diving instructor, I learned right away that my actions could mean the difference between life and death for my students. No matter our role, we have a duty to care for one another and do our utmost to make life better for others. And the third, and most important, is to know your values. Those principles and standards that you use to judge what is most important in your life. When I look back on my life, I see lots of detours and changes in destination. But running through it all are the values that have guided me and helped me make decisions large and small. We human beings like predictability and order. Yet we risk speeding our way to total predictability with various algorithms reading our preferences and limiting our choices to what we already know that we like. while ignoring those things that we may, in fact, grow to love. All of this predictability can cut off a vast array of opportunities and rob us of our creativity. Having to adapt, to make imaginative leaps, to learn something new, these are skills you already have and our world needs badly. We face serious and important challenges, and we need your leadership to help our communities adapt. We need all of you to help all of us to change direction and create new plans and new goals that will reshape our collective future. So, when you consider your future, draw your map with a pencil and carry along an eraser. Be open to changes in direction. Take some risks. Focus more on the values that guide your journey rather than on the final goal. Those values will help you to decide which opportunity or detour is worth taking and where you have something to contribute. Finally, look to the person on your right and to your left. Look to those in front and in the auditorium behind you. And be aware that you are part of a community that walks with you. Sometimes we will share your goal. At others, we will help you to see a new path. And sometimes you will lead the rest of us. You now join a vibrant community of more than 290,000 University of Alberta alumni who, like you, have and will continue to do all they can to make their communities near and far better for all. So to each and every one of you, congratulations. And we look forward with great anticipation to all your future accomplishments. Thank you and congratulations.
Knowledge shall not be the concern of scholars alone. The uplifting of the whole people shall be its final goal.
They inspire us all with their brilliance, creative force, and fervent desire to make the world a better place.
I accept in the name of our poor people.
Dream your dreams. It is possible to have a new kind of world.
Those who receive an honorary degree from the University of Alberta set the highest standards of dedication and excellence for students and for society at large.
It is a good day to be you.
Remember who you are. Remember where you come from.
And while their backgrounds and fields of endeavor vary widely, all are exceptional.
Maybe it's best if I just speak from the heart.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
We face today a clash of ignorances.
You are who make the history. You are who create the future.
U of A honorary degree recipients embody the university's vision to inspire the human spirit through outstanding achievements in learning, discovery, and citizenship in a creative community.
Your generation will be called upon to balance what is now moving quickly to a tipping point.
I think we are now in the threshold of a new beginning.
It is a spirit that is building one of the world's great universities for the public good.
It is your attitude that will sustain you. It is not what happens to you, it is what you do with it.
Go out and not simply change the world, go out and save the world. That is what I would seek you to do.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Alberta, I am delighted to introduce Martin Garber Conrad for the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws, our institution's highest honor. Imagine thousands of individuals and families, a crowd even larger than the one here today, donating a range of endowment funds, permanent pools of capital, all managed by a foundation. And now, imagine that same foundation using the earnings from all of these investments to make grants to charities working every day to enrich our community through initiatives in health, education, social services, arts and culture, recreation, and the environment. What I've asked you to imagine describes the Edmonton Community Foundation, and it is designed to last forever. Mr. Garber Conrad is the CEO and the driving force behind this institution. Under his leadership, the foundation has grown to become the fourth largest community foundation in Canada, managing assets of nearly $600 million and granting $25 million each year to charities in our community. Mr. Garber Conrad guides strategic investments in people. He is a brilliant catalyst and collaborator, building family and community philanthropy for a wide range of important initiatives, while also building an extraordinary network of supporters in government, business, and the not-for-profit sector. Mr. Garber Conrad has a unique ability to connect one set of communities together in order to support still another set of communities. Our children, families, and neighborhoods are all the direct beneficiaries of his vision and leadership in this work. Recognized as an honorary member of the Vanier Institute of the Family and as one of 100 influential Edmontonians of the century, Mr. Garber Conrad also served for many years as the executive director of E4C, a not-for-profit organization which supports some of our city's most vulnerable citizens. A former chair of Homeward Trust, he currently supports End Poverty Edmonton and chairs the Edmonton Community Development Company. A former director of the Canadian Council of Social Development, he is recognized nationally and internationally as a pioneer in social enterprises that balance profits with benefits to society. Mr. Garber Conrad also has a unique ability to link fundamental skills in strategic planning and governance with the ideals of social change and inclusion. Here at the University of Alberta, he has played a leadership role in the design and success of community service learning and the Community University Partnership for children, youth, and families, creating important new educational opportunities for students while also increasing community access to the university as a public institution. Today, we celebrate his vision, compassion, and exemplary dedication to serving the public good. Eminent Chancellor, with great pride and respect, I present Martin Garber Conrad. Martin Garber Conrad, in recognition of a visionary role in community development, I desire to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws and to express the hope that we shall continue to be enriched by your wise counsel for many years to come. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Eminent Chancellor, President, Representative on the Board of Governors, graduands, friends, and family. You may have heard a couple of weeks ago about the commencement speaker in Atlanta who pledged to pay off the student loan debt of the entire graduating class. And he gave a nice short speech. I am not that billionaire, but I do pledge to be brief. It is an honor to address you this morning. I've had the pleasure of working with many of your professional predecessors, and you are part of something pretty awesome. You have had a good education. This is a fine university, and you are in solid programs. You are, in fact, the elite of your generation, and I'm sure you will be competent and, in some cases, inspired practitioners in your field. You will help others, and you will make a good life for yourselves and your families. I challenge you to do more. You live in a world that has real problems: war abroad and racism at home, climate change, MMIW, the opioid crisis, loneliness, historic colonialism and continuing injustice to Indigenous people, unequal distribution of wealth, homelessness, AI, and the future of work. The list goes on. There are elements in your current scope of practice that can contribute to solving these problems, but that will not be enough. Besides, you will probably be incentivized to keep doing things the normal way, because that is what works best for the system. As you know, despite the rhetoric about collaboration, there is a lot invested in professional silos. So I challenge you to do more. The old ways are not working very well for everyone, especially for those less fortunate than you, the weak, the marginalized, the different. You can use your knowledge and skills and position to make a difference, to create more inclusive communities, enhance health, and build an economy that works better for more Canadians. The environmental challenges are also increasingly obvious. When I was writing this last week, smoke from the northern wildfires was thicker than ever, and more extreme weather events are not the only problem. The permafrost is melting, and other countries are shipping our plastic waste back to us. You have knowledge and skills that can help solve these problems, even if your job description or career path is not specifically targeted on these issues. I challenge you to also use your volunteer time, your political voice, your social networks, your role as a citizen rather than just as a professional to help solve these problems. I've spent the majority of my career working on the social problems on that list, and it has not been enough. Even with the advantage of excellent colleagues who understand the value of collaboration and who are equally committed to justice for all, we have not been able to solve racism, inequality, homelessness, to name just a few. We have certainly done things of value that have made some difference, but it has not been enough. I challenge you to do more. You will have to do more, in fact, just to stay even. Society is moving faster than ever, and technology is evolving more quickly. You will need to use your education to learn more than you already know. You will need to use what you have learned about how to learn to continue to re-educate yourselves, perhaps retraining yourself for several different careers in the course of your life. Nevertheless, I am confident that you can do this. You can make a difference in your community, in your world. You can't do it alone. You will need to collaborate across disciplines, professions, sectors. But even collaboration by itself is not enough. You, personally, will need to take risks. You will need to put yourself on the line to innovate, to support unpopular causes, to think new thoughts. I know that some of you want to make a difference in your community, locally and globally. You want to help create a more sustainable world. You want to find ways to enhance health rather than just cure disease. You want to build a more inclusive economy that serves people and communities. Some of you chose your profession precisely because you wanted to do these things. And each of your professions can indeed contribute to making the world better. That won't be enough. You will have to do more. Your profession as a profession or field of knowledge or area of practice cannot do it in itself. Only you, as a professional and as a citizen, can do it. Step out. Lean in, whatever it takes. Only you can do it. Skin in the game, money on the table, just doing it. That's how change happens. If you don't make your world better, who will? Throughout my career, I've seen brilliant talkers, great ideas people, masterful presenters of PowerPoints, and I have seen people who can actually deliver. If you have a choice, try to work with the ones who deliver. And consider being such a person yourself. Be one who delivers. Be the person who makes a difference. Be one who creates a better world. I know you can. Thank you for your attention and very best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Garber Conrad, for your inspirational words. Over the course of your career, you have truly delivered to make our world better. Thank you for modeling the way. To commemorate this honorary degree, we would now ask you to sign our University Honor Roll.
Left-handed, I've got to turn it sideways.
And that makes it official. You are now a member of the University of Alberta Class of 2019. Welcome to our family. And now, graduates, it is your turn. As the name of each graduate is called to cross the stage, I will formally admit you to your degrees, and we will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will also walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. Centuries ago, the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates in the community. I look forward to meeting you here on stage.
The candidates for degrees will please rise and follow on page 5 of the Convocation program. Now you have a spoken response, so please follow along. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this, your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province and with the consent of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for the uplifting of the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, to serve your community for the public good, and to pursue more steadfastly whatsoever things are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Neil Davies and Professor Victoria Retalo, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences and Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Manoj Parmar. Tasneem Siam. Jeyu Tuo. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Science, Hamda Mohammed Al-Nabahi. Valentina Bach. Amal Mufta Hamza. On behalf of Professor Neil Davies, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. For the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy, the recipient of the Alberta Premier Silver Medal and the Alberta College of Pharmacists Gold Medal, Cassandra Ann Cooper, with distinction.
Cassandra Cooper is this year's recipient of the Alberta Premier Silver Medal, one of the University of Alberta's most prestigious academic awards, given to the undergraduate student who achieves the highest academic standing throughout their degree. Cassandra is also this year's recipient of the Alberta College of Pharmacy Medal, awarded by the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences to the student from the graduating class with the highest academic standing. The award is annually donated by the Alberta College of Pharmacy to recognize excellence in pharmacy. Cassandra has excelled academically during her time at the University of Alberta, maintaining a first-class standing throughout her program. She has demonstrated her commitment to campus and community engagement, volunteering as a project manager for the health and wellness movement on campus, serving as vice president of student services for the Alberta Pharmacy Students Association, and by teaching karate classes to children and adults. Upon graduation, Cassandra will begin her hospital pharmacy residency in Calgary this July. She's excited for this next step in pursuing a career in clinical hospital pharmacy practice. Cassandra, congratulations. Well done.
Caitlin Alice Achtimachuk with distinction. Hiba Ahmed. Rafi Ali. Calvin Wei Yip Bach. Zach William Bokenfor. Brandon Joseph Brost with distinction. Rosita Kwok Yin Chan. Shaja Ur Raman Chowdhury. Jasdeep Chauhan with distinction. Ahmad Shahid. Lapinda Chitnoyandond. Gloria Wang Ming Choi. Erin Jan Chai. Anupreet Kaur Dillon. Teresa Elizabeth Eberhardt with distinction. Alexander William Thomas Edgar with distinction. Michael Julian Eels with distinction. Sabrina Katya El-Mansali. Megan Elizabeth Elliott. Courtney Christina Flesiak. Jared Michael Dalen Gallant. Jasmine Gill with distinction. Seung-Ah Han. Nicole Rita Harris with distinction. Ashley Kristen Hemmelgarn. Madison Lee Herbert with distinction. Vanessa Marie Tablante Hill with distinction. April Ah Hung with distinction. Eddie Huang with distinction. Frank Huang. Alec Donald Huard with distinction. Julia Mabel Johnson. Ty Johnston. Hannah Maud Khalil with distinction. Kevin Kay with distinction. Jessica Sun Mi Kim. Casey Kwong. Ming Ling Lai. Hui Sun Lau. David Lap Yan Lung. Wei Ke Lee. Coben Ray Quintana Lim with distinction. Courtney Page Link. Maria Sabrina Lorico. Daryl Justin Ma. Vanessa Jane Marette. Rebecca Emily McLean with distinction. Emily Ann Mitchell. Kendra Elizabeth Montz with distinction. Dylan Pierce Moulton with distinction. Patrick John Mulgrew. Samin Naimi. Laura Milan Nguyen. Amandeep Singh Parhar. Vidhi Bhavesh Patel. Uyao Pei. David Henry Poon. Gregory Lee Poon. Rachel Grace Pospolita. Brianna Michaela Profiri. Emma Kathleen Makara Reed. Michael William Roy with distinction. Badr Jamal Saeed. Alyssa Jade Shapka with distinction. Ma Shawar. Hai Lun Shi. Alicia Mohammed Shivji with distinction. Gersangat Singh Sidhu. Deanna Kim Sosnowski with distinction. Alexandra Sperkina. Sandra Sue with distinction. Jennifer Rose Marie Taylor. Carmen Lori Ann Tatro with distinction. Brooke T. Tai. Jet Wen Tam. Jonathan Lorne Thompson. Michael Tien Pao Tiet. Giancarlo Tipan. Tracy Tran. Peter Enriquez Van Herk with distinction. Ishmeet Kaur Verdi with distinction. Janelle Patricia Grace Volrath.
Wachner.
Shelby Lynn Wachnuck with distinction. Michael Wayne Winters. Brittany Marianne Wong with distinction. Lydia Yinglin Wu. Camille Pamela Yearwood with distinction. Ashley Ka Wan Yim. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. Also receiving a Master of Business Administration, Marlene Izuki. Also receiving today a Master of Business Administration, Salim Nafez Al-Sadi. Tyson Von Beekhouse. Also receiving today a Master of Business Administration, Anuvir Singh Bular. Riley Allen Corbett. Muna Farah. Sayeda Feranak Ramioski. Sean Matthew Hansen. Sean David Henry. Madeline Marie Heth. Denny Yuan Huang. Jisoo Huang. Lena Gabriela Ichte. Alex Wan Jun Lee. Shahina Makani. Lindsay Nicole Mazer. Yusuf Kadir Nasihi.
That's good. Thank you.
Linnell Marie Leanne Scamahorn. Angeline Diane Schultz. Jordan James Timer. Jacob Gary Herbert White. Kelsey Wierstra. Katina Wu. Shuyu Yang. So just do these first.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Greta Cummings and Professor Victoria Riatolo, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Nursing and Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Jacqueline Maria Crandall. Georgina Catherine Dewart. Jane McCall. Eminent Chancellor. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Nursing. Master of Nursing and also Graduate Embedded Certificate in Teaching and Learning in Nursing Education, Andrea Win-Yi Chung. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Teaching and Learning in Nursing Education and Master of Nursing, Elizabeth Quis Apaya. Also a Master of Nursing and Graduate Embedded Certificate in Teaching and Learning in Nursing Education, Sharish Punjani. Z Yang. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Greta Cummings, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Nursing. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the recipient of the McClure Medal in Nursing, Jessica Laura Ann Cron, with distinction.
Jessica Cron is this year's recipient of the McClure Medal in Nursing. This medal is awarded to a graduating student who has made meaningful contributions to the health of disadvantaged groups, along with academic success in the final 2 years of study. Jessica graduates today from the University of Alberta with a Bachelor of Science nursing degree and a GPA of 4.0. Her dedication to academia has resulted in numerous awards, including the Honorable Lois Hole Student Spirit Award. She has dedicated countless hours to campus and community engagement, including her time as VP Administration for the Nursing Undergraduate Association, and completing over 8 years of volunteer service at the Mosaic Center, a drop-in resource center in Edmonton's North Side that services community members experiencing homelessness. Upon graduation, Jessica plans to continue work on the hematology and medical teaching unit before transitioning her practice to an inner city setting where she can work specifically with people experiencing addictions. Jessica, congratulations. Well done. All the very best.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with honors. Olga Marina Bardeles with first class honors. Also receiving CERT in Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies, Abigail Jessica Bridaroli with first class honors. Nicole Dawn Inglis. Rita Iradakunda with first class honors. Harleen Kaur with first class honors. Dominique Lilan Lefebvre with first class honors. Brandon David McIntosh with first class honors. Chiama Obiageli Obiakwe with first class honors. Marina Julia Riccio with first class honors. Rebecca Faith Stanley with first class honors. Rochelle Catherine Toluli with first class honors. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, of Science in Nursing, Alice Acharya. Naja Ahmed Osmir. Edley Joyce Alconcel. Jesse Lee Aluk with distinction. Dave Puerto Alidino. Larissa Barbara Lynn Andrews. Christina Andrusiv with distinction. Vitaly Andrusiv with distinction. Prudence Nadu Anumlate. Samira Zora Anwari. Nicole Berry. Haley Blair. Rebecca Dawn Boning. Claire Catherine Bonneau. Christine Carol Bouvier. Gagandeep Kaur Brar with distinction. Danielle Ray Brinston. Marie Michelle Casas with distinction. Maui Leanne Castro with distinction. Asia Chan. Jennifer Pui-Hei Chan. Selena Chung with distinction. Vicky Chow Hui Chu. Tiffany Shun Yu Chang. Miranda Rachel Chow. Calvin Min Kwan Chu. Ruth Minna Chun. Kathy Chung. Jory Claremont. Cateman Melanie Crapo. Victoria Dang Bondarenko. Christina Corson DeBoer with distinction. Kimberly Pon-Ai DeLuma. Bonnie Dang. Joseph Adrian Tumayas Diaz. Francesca Nestriansky. Fardosa Ale Dwale. Victoria Diane Marie Duggan. Priscilla Echelimpa. Yemen El Zuhir. Limi Enran. Tara Elizabeth Endersbury. Christabel Urense. Phyllis Esibra. Emma Alexandra Foreman with distinction. The recipient of the Cheryl Lynn Osborne Memorial Scholarship in Nursing, Jennifer Ann Fox with distinction. Paige Darlene Fox. Amanda Michelle Francis. Naomi Michelle Frazier. Justine Jane Amplio Fulminar. Minette Quizagan Fulo. Rachel Breyer Elizabeth Finn. Nicola Leanne Geisler. Caitlin Nicole Galletley. Brett Daniel Gleason. Samantha Joan Gorley. Robin Ann Hargesheimer. I'm so sorry. Kara Olivia Devine Hagen. Kiana Christine Heidegard Friend. With distinction. Tong Men Tui Hyun. Shaylee Savannah Johnson. Patricia Ann Robles Juicy. Eliza Ruth Karangia. Probhims Ramkor. Fiona Janet Kavanaugh. Mulaney Sky Kendall. Hina Khan. Henna Kaylin Kim. Yulia Maria Contas. Jonas Ho Hin Kwa. Martin Chun Kit Liao with distinction. Margaret Fun Ji La. Brenda Tram Lee. Courtney Cassandra Letelier. Andrea Grace Lewis with distinction. Han Fei Lee. Xiang Li. Esther Hyun Jin Lim, with distinction. Nicole Jane Lokiao Bernango. Brandon Liu. Katrina Luna. Kelsey Ann Lysing. Brianne Mary Magnus. Fionn Kitty Ma, with distinction. Justin John Michael Markowitz. Emily Kate Marson. Caitlin Mackenzie Matheson, with distinction. Montana Michelle McElwain. Kristen Robin McKay. Shannon Faye McLaughlin. Jolene Lois Mella. Helen Epic Mercier. Mariah Elizabeth Machamp, with distinction. Taylor Jean Moley, with distinction. Da-un Jenny Moon. Nicole Nguyen. Vivian Van So K. Nguyen. Reggie Sampson Nicholas. Christopher Paul O'Leary, with distinction. Caitlin Elizabeth Olson, with distinction. Mandek Usman Hassan. Kiana Marie Owen, with distinction. So Yang Park. Satvinder Parmar. Elizabeth Noel Perry. Bhavi Kanubai Patel. Mudra Patel. Veronica Cassidy Perea. Zachary Brett Pearson, with distinction. Anastasia Elizabeth Popiel. Callum James Reed. Caitlin Kabalar Ritzy, with distinction. Jamie Ryu. Allison Elizabeth Rajewski. Mallory Danelle Sattler. Patrick Francis Sanchez. Kaylin Marie Saunders. Taylor Dawn Schundorfer. Johnny Barranco Serrano, with distinction. Christine Amanda Smith. Rena Skrodra. Wendy Georgina Stanford, with distinction. Kara Ann Starko. Tatiana Elizabeth Stryloff. Janine Kathleen Pacifico Serpuengo. Leah Nicole Sommerfeld. Emma Grace Swanson Padluski. Hannah Winter Delaney Sykes. Felix Nai Hang Tai. Charmaine Joey Daihug Tayero. Kennedy Alexia Van Beek. Eleanor Jane Vaudry. Connie Luella Wager, with distinction. Julie Ann Wober. Abigail June Louise Wunsch. Rebecca Yang, with distinction. Lorenzo Sabine Yap. George Robin Ying. Jin Yu. Kennedy Dawn Young. Cerise Jade Romero Yu. Elizabeth Yushko. Zi Hao Jiao.
Eminent chancelier for the degree of au grade de, au nom de la professeure Greta Cummings and Pauline Mulatress, de vous présenter la graduace de baccalauréat de bilingual, oh, bilingual, that's English, okay. Bilingual Bachelor of Science in Nursing, or Baccalauréat bilingue et Sciences Infirmières. My apologies for my French. Hershey Joey Arellano. Also receiving today a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Gargi Elizabeth Chatterjee, with distinction. Danica Scotty Forrester. Gabrielle Leslie Haynes. Gabrielle Emily Megan Keens. Kirsten Marie Kurek. Taylor Catherine Lane. Ziki Michelle Ma. Morgan Rosalie O'Brien. Lauren Gerbrig Mavis Sand with distinction.
Joseph Schoenberger.
Camille Jose Schoenberger.
There you are.
Emily Marie Webb. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Joseph Doucette and Professor Victoria Huetalo, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Business and Graduate Studies and Research. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Abiodun Fiwajoye Ige. Nicole Wilson. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Business Administration, Mohammed Walid Abdul Wahab. Adewunmi Eniola Adekambi. Graham Anderson. Nicole Andrea Bache. Annika Margaret Bacher. Saleh Mamdou Bashouri. Ryan Roland Beely. Kira Ann Bosian. Elaine Cairns. Jose Antonio Camina. Dean Michael Campbell. Kimberly Chong. Dean Warren Cousins. Kevy DeVilliers. Nina DeWitt. Carver Christopher DeLue. Akshay Dixit. Anson Dong. Kelsey Elizabeth Douglas. Bernardo Dreher. Paula Elaine Elliott. Ebebe Getachew Asayas. Samantha Daphne Frampton. Jonathan Scott Germain. Holly Louise Gibson. Graham David Godwin. Ryan Elliott Gordy. Manjot Grual. Bethany Arlamay Harmer. Landon Keith Haynes. Sean Robert Hill. Bruce William Hogle. Timothy Michael Jackie. Manish Kumar Jha.
Dallin Castendick.
Matthew Dallin Castendick.
Labine.
Matthew Labine. Ignace Guy Langa. Mai Ann Lee. Vineeth Madhavan. Elizabeth Mariana Magnuson. Ryan Edward Douglas Mann. Chelsea Marie McNaughton. Daniela Mihailovich. Marjan Mochahed Jaberi. Matthew Anthony Morrison. Trent Nathan Nabe. Margot Dawn Leah Narangia. Pablo Gerardo Narvaez Navarro.
Alexander John Namath.
Okay. Alexander John Namath. Tolulola Ruth Oyewumi. Mark William Nakota. Dane William Patton. Philip Perrin. Pichipat Pukpibun. Connor Stephen Pillapa. Okay. Pratyusha Ramayaman Venkata Naga Lakshmi. Christine Ann Reimer.
Thank you.
Leanne Rideout.
Got that right? Helhar Sachi.
Helhara Saju. Ramanathan Sampath. Rinku Seth. Siam Setya.
Umar Shiraz.
Umar Shiraz.
Laura Marie Shuchak.
Laura Marie Shuchak.
Thank you. Sadiq Pasha.
Siddiq Pasha.
Darren Simke.
Yeah. Darren Sinky.
Anu Srivastav.
Where is it?
No, he doesn't have it.
Anu Srivastav?
Anu
Okay. Anu Srivastava. That's okay. Megda Srivastava.
Stelnick.
Nathan Russell Stelnicki. Jason Tang. Jerusalem Tessera. Alan Tetro. Eric Anthony Tetro. Morgan Johanna Tien. Nolan Michael Trotch. Shubham Vastisht. Cody Joseph Verbeek. Luis Alberto Villanueva Juarez. Lynette Joanita Wamburu. Alexander Weens. Nicholas David Wildman. George Thomas Wright. Chad Matthew Yaskew. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Financial Management, Yu Hui Chen. Rui Ho. Xinyi Ji. Mei Zhen Lan. Ke Li. Liu Feng. Zheng Li. Dan Feng Chen. Chen Lu. Lena Shao. Zhen Sun. Xiao Yan Tan. Fang Wang. Ding Wang. Xin Mai Wei. Xin Lu Wu. Ming Shu. Rui Jun Shu. John Wu Li. Ying Feng Shu. Yun Wei Shu. Hui Zhi Yu. Jia He Yu. Jin Mei Yuan. And last but not least, Hai Nan Zhang.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the Convocation program but who are not in attendance.
Well, graduates, you've made it. You now are officially on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2019. Okay, grads, it's now your turn. I'm going to ask you to stand up and get everyone's attention. Let's give the people that have supported you through all of this, your parents and siblings, your grandparents, your spouses, your children and friends, stand up, give them a huge round of applause. Today is truly a proud moment for them and for the University of Alberta. In total, this spring, we are graduating 6,890 students. So now that you are all back with us, it's time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremony. Before you are formally welcomed into the University of Alberta Alumni Association, I invite you to watch the screens for the presentation of a special video montage. The song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the University of Alberta's centenary. It captures the hopefulness and potential of days spent at university and hopefully sparks your own memories of your years here. The song is also a display of many U of A talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus and Honorary Degree recipient Dr. Franz Lavassier-Ouimet, and arranged by U of A alumnus Alan Bevan. The recording is performed by Chorale Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnan. Enjoy.
Eminent Chancellor, thank you, merci. To the 2019 graduating class, congratulations and welcome. My name is Ruth Spetter, and I graduated from the University of Alberta in 1994, and it is my honor to congratulate you on becoming a University of Alberta alumnus and to officially welcome you into our alumni family. You are joining a proud and inspired group of graduates, committed to each other's success and committed to building the University of Alberta into one of the world's great universities for the public good. I call upon you to stay connected with each other, with other alumni, and with your university throughout your lifetime. We will be there for you, for each other, and for our university. I also call upon you to go out from this place and be inspired by the promise and challenge of our alumni to do great things. Our alumni have done many great things in the past. Now it is your turn. Great things are actions, big and small. They can take place anywhere, anytime. They support other alumni, the university, and our society, and they come from using the knowledge and talents you have gained here for the betterment of yourselves and others. Félicitations et bonne chance. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future endeavors. And now, please turn your attention to the screen.
No matter what your story, where you came from, what it took to get here, at this place, you were welcomed. You became part of our family. At this place, you inherited a spirit of innovation, of action, of coming together to uplift the whole people. Our school and our spirit have grown, but we still learn, innovate, lead, solve problems, take action. We raise up our communities, and we help others succeed. We are University of Alberta alumni, and for more than a century, we have come together and carved a new trail for those who follow. Together, we are stronger. Together, we shine brighter. Together, from this place into the world. Together, we have and we will do great things.
In closing, I'd like to offer a few words of thanks. First to Dr. Martin Garber Conrad. Thank you once again for sharing your story and your wisdom with our university family. You are an inspiring example of leadership, service, and accomplishment, and in accepting this honorary degree, you bring great honor to the University of Alberta. I also wish to thank our talented vocalist, Mr. Ian Bannerman, and our outstanding Convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. And I wish to acknowledge the hard work of the staff of the Office of the Registrar and the Office of the Senate for their organization of today's Convocation. I'm pleased to invite everyone to join us in the main floor lobby for refreshments and conversation. Finally, to our graduates, congratulations for all that you have accomplished leading up to the conferral of your degree. Today is an important milestone in a journey of lifelong learning. Your education here will open new horizons for you and for our entire community. Wherever your dreams may take you, I invite you to remain close to your alma mater, the University of Alberta. One final thought. As you contemplate your future, I encourage you to remember that of all the things that you may do, of all the successes you may achieve. Nothing is as important as the kindness you show to others. Congratulations.